A game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Owls' offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Spins away from the defense. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Houston's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
The sure hands, it's Thomas. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Here's a heat. Hauls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man. It's Turner. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Jackson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Here's the handoff. Got room to work. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. To the air, it's Jenkins. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 20. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Sanford.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He leaves it with the back. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Back to pass, it's Wegman. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense just got overloaded that time by that zone blitz, and they give up the sack.
And the offenses have to identify all these things that go on and do it really, really quickly. And that's why you see so many defenses mixing up between man and zone. And right here, mixing a little zone blitz to show off a little bit more confusion. Good job by the defense.
Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a two-possession game on this drive. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Now they'll try the right side. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline and run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Trying to pick up a 1st down. is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll try the counter. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give as they work on that clock. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Southern. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got the quick completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking for room. It's Sanford. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking downfield, it's Wegman trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 4th down, gotta have it here. Converts on 4th down, still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Cougars. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. And that one ought to set us up for quite a finish.
Houston, 7, Rice, 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Barnett. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. He'll throw it. Makes the grab, it's Turner. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Owls will hustle to the line. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play, that type of individual effort is just magic, Dave.
No doubt. It's what you dream about, but those moments, you have to step up and make it, and big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation